So I guess the question is, if you feel like you have resonance or dissonance in your life, and the best way I can explain that, as far as how I understand it, is that if we have resonance in our life, we feel like we are in alignment with our values and our beliefs. And when we're dissonant, they're not aligning, and you have the situation where you may not even feel right doing what you're doing in life, or maybe after you've done what you've done afterwards, you may not feel good about what's happened. And I think in this time right now, with the pandemic, that I think it's even brings to the surface more of these feelings of, is what I've been doing in my life in line with my values or my beliefs, and is it really who I am? And I think it gives you an opportunity, and I know for myself, I go through these thoughts throughout my life, and I think later in life, it's easier to reflect on than maybe when I was younger, but it makes you really think about what really matters to you, and what are your values. And for me, one of those things is doing the right thing, even when it's not easy. And so I think that sometimes we have to look at what we're doing in our work, how we're treating people around us. We all have some kind of struggle in one way or another in our life at some point in time. But these existential crises that can happen, where we start questioning who we are, what we're doing, and whether or not they're aligning, is, I think, a really important question, especially when we're able to slow down and see, when we slow down, we have this opportunity to really reflect. And I just wanted to emphasize this and to kind of give some hope that these are great times to really evaluate what's important in life, and what your values are, and where even though there's some uncertainty, there are certain things that we can do to change the trajectory of where we're going in our life. And it may be radically different, it may just be subtle changes, but I just had a nice little workout today and recognized some of these things that I think it's not just me or some of my close friends or family, that I think there's a lot of people that are really thinking about what it is they want out of life. And it's not easy work. It can be really hard, especially if you're a busy bee and like to get things done like myself. I can task quite well. I can get a lot of things done in a short period of time. But the question is, are those the right things? So I ask you, what are the right things for you, and what is in alignment with who you are and your values? And sometimes it's a little work on figuring out what your value is. I think we minimize our own value at times, and I can speak from my own standpoint. Sometimes we get so used to who we are and what we do all the time that we forget what we can bring to this world. So I hope for you that you have a lovely day. And just a reminder, tomorrow will be the last day I'll be offering a free copy of my audiobook for Pandemic that I released back in 2016. I have some other things on the horizon, but I wanted to give that opportunity for those that have not used Audible before, that can get a free copy of my audiobook. Just feel free to comment below, or direct message me if you have to, and I'll reach out to you. But until next time, I'm Melissa Cady, the Challenge Doctor, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye-bye.